Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another weekly market update. We are going to try to keep this under 3 minutes so that you can get on with your day. By the way, happy Halloween. I hope you're having a great Halloween day, and I look forward to hopefully hearing about you getting lots of candy and having lots of fun with you and your family. So, things to look out for this week are the economic jobs report, which is scheduled to come out on Friday. This is going to have a direct impact on inflation and will ultimately affect mortgage rates. So, as far as personal business, this week I have a listing coming up in Creek Bridge. Right now, it's only for realtors, they're the only ones that can see it until my clients are fully out of the house on November 8th. We will then make it available to the public. It is a 5-bedroom, 2-bath house in the Creek Bridge neighborhood of Salinas on a cul-de-sac in an oversized lot of over 12,000 square feet. Please reach out to me if you are interested or would like to set up a tour of this listing. It is going to come on the market at $790,000. I'm also starting a property management business. We are going to launch it officially the end of this week. I am taking on 2 clients, so I am also doing that as well. Please reach out if you have any need for property management. So, as far as the housing market, it's very interesting right now in Monterey County. There's a lot of negative sentiment about the housing market. However, here in Monterey County, it seems to be moving along just fine. The only negative sign that we see in this market is twofold. One is a lack of inventory, and the second is the amount of houses sold can be misleading if you don't look at the numbers. So, let's dive in. Starting off in Carmel, we have 64 active houses this week. We are looking at 24 price drops in Carmel, which is the most we have seen in a 3-week period. 2 houses sold this week in Carmel, and 1 went for over asking. This is a big drop for Carmel in the past 3 weeks. In Carmel Valley, we still have 32 active houses on the market, which is not much of a change from the previous 3 weeks. 17 price drops, however, 0 houses sold this week in Carmel Valley, something to keep an eye on. East Garrison uh, is on the board finally with 2 houses sold this week after no houses selling in the previous 3 weeks. Currently, there are 7 active listings in East Garrison. 4 of these have price reductions. In Greenfield, there are currently 19 active listings, 8 price drops, and 2 houses sold. This is also the first time in 3 weeks we have seen houses sell in Greenfield as well. In King City, we also saw 2 houses for the first time sell in 2 weeks. Currently, there are 10 price drops in King City with 17 active listings. And in Marina, there are currently 24 listings, 11 price drops, and we saw 4 houses sell this week. One of these was sold over asking. This marks the second week in a row we have seen houses sell in Marina for over asking. In Monterey County, there are 34 active listings, 11 price drops, and 6 houses have sold. 2 of these went for over asking. Monterey looks to be very stable as we head into the holiday season. Not much change here in this market from a week to week basis. In Pacific Grove, there are 18 active listings, 11 price drops in 2 weeks. Houses sold this week in Pacific Grove. 2 houses sold this week in Pacific Grove. Compared to the last 3 weeks in Pacific Grove, we have seen little change here in this market. It is interesting to note that the 3 weeks we have not seen a house sell for over asking in Pacific Grove. In Pebble Beach, there are 25 active listings. Currently, 9 of these have price drops, and 1 house sold this week in Pebble Beach. The number of active listings in Pebble Beach has gone down consecutively in the past 3 weeks. We saw 1 house sell for over asking last week in Pebble Beach, but this doesn't seem to be a trend as none of the other sales have gone for over asking in Pebble Beach. In Salinas, there are currently 125 active listings. 1/3 of the total of 1/3 of the total of Monterey County active listings. 50 of these listings have price drops, making it over 1/3 of the active listings in Salinas. We saw 10 houses sell last week in Salinas. 3 went for over asking. So in Seaside, there are currently 19 active listings. 11 of these have price drops, which is almost half, and one sold this week in Seaside. My final thoughts on the housing market this week are that it seems to be remaining healthy, even though we have an extreme shortage of inventory. That shortage is keeping prices stable and keeping them from falling too far down. East Garrison, Greenfield, and Seaside, as well as Pacific Grove, have not sold for over asking in 3 weeks. This is interesting to note because there could be some deals here if you find the right house that can work for you. It's possible that you can get it for under asking. As always, buying and selling is always personal. So if it makes sense for you, then maybe it makes sense for you to find the deal. I hope this report helps you make sense of these wild times. Keep in mind, these reports that we hear on the news and in the media are the national averages and not necessarily reflecting what is going on here in Monterey County. If you ever want to chat about the market or have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you have an awesome Halloween, and I look forward to bringing you another market update with an October recap next week as we head into November and officially the holiday season. Stay safe and take care. Bye.